Big milestone. Last week, I officially hit my goal weight on Mounjaro. Yay! And this week, I started my next chapter into maintenance. I know a lot of you are curious about what life looks like after your target weight. So today, I'm going to share how my first week has gone, talk about side effects, my dosage, how I'm feeling mentally, and of course, I'm going to do a weigh-in at the end. If you're on your own Mounjaro journey, whether you're just starting out or you've just hit target or you're thinking ahead to maintenance, then stick with me. You'll find this video very informative, and let's just jump into it. Let's roll this week's titles. Okay, so in general, how's this week gone? I've tried not to overthink it. It's obviously the first week on maintenance, didn't know what to do, didn't know what it was going to be like. I've focused on exercise and protein. I haven't changed my routine, still doing 10k steps, still going on the bike. It's on the bike a bit more this week, still doing 2 runs a week, a 7.5k and park run on a Saturday. It feels a bit different in your head because you're not challenging yourself to lose more weight. You know that you're at your peak and you need to just keep it off. So this is a whole new ball game to me, just trying to keep the weight off. So how's it gone in general? Pretty good. Not been craving anything. The food noise is still gone. It's like a normal week. I've just tried to keep it as normal as possible because I thought if I overthink this, I'm going to get constantly going on the scales every day and just checking my weight. I've not been doing that. I've just been trying to stay to a normal routine, all the exercise, as I said, and with all the foods. But I've been doing more protein and probably less carbs. So let's see if that makes a difference on the scales at the end. Folks, let me know in the comments if you're curious about maintenance or you're already on it. What's the biggest challenge you've found so far being on maintenance? Share it in the comments. I'd love to know, and I can align it against what I'm feeling. Okay, this week's side effects. Now, side effects haven't been as bad as of late. I'm still getting the dry mouth a lot, but I have been really freezing this week. I don't know if it's just the weather's plummeted. The jumpers are on. I'm having to find a heated blanket soon to put it on the bed. I've got the winter duvet on. Oh God, it's just so cold. I've got a big puffer jacket on. The good news though is I don't have any stomach issues at all. I do still have the dizziness if I stand up from a reclined position to a standing position too fast. I'm really conscious about it now, and I'm just making sure that I don't get up too quickly, and it seems to be helping. So yeah, side effects have been a lot better as of late. Okay, so what about the dosage? I'm staying on 5 milligrams. I'm not going to go any higher. I've now reached my target. I need to stabilise my weight. So I'm still doing 2.5 milligrams twice a week, every 3.5 days on the Shotzi app. It reminds you, it's great. It's just all about stabilising my weight at the moment. So if I stay on 5 milligrams at present, I think I'm going to do well on that. As I said, I'm still split dosing, and that is helping with the side effects. They're just diminished. It's not near being as bad as it has been in the past when I was on the 5 milligrams all in the one go. So splitting it has definitely helped. The plan is to stay on 5 milligrams till Christmas to see if I can stabilise my weight. And then on 2026, I'm going to titrate down to 2.5 and eventually come off it. I say that's the plan, but things can change. If Mounjaro stops working for me, I may consider Wegovy for maintenance. But if I do that, it just means changing supplier because Medicine Marketplace says you have to be above 30 BMI. My BMI is way below that now, so it's too low to switch. But some places do let you do that, so I'd have to go and investigate that. But let's see if I come across that bridge. I decided 5's working really well for me, so I'm just going to stick with it. The plus side is the price point is about £164 a month. It's about £30 more than what I was paying before the price hike. It's still affordable for me. When you start jumping to the 7.5 dose, it goes over £200. It does start to get really pricey. So I hear you say, why are you staying on Mounjaro now you're at goal? Now I get this all the time, comments from work, colleagues, friends. So you're coming off it now then that you're at goal, aren't you? Well, no, I'm not. Because I'm going to risk putting all this weight back on after all the hard work, and then the food noise is going to return. Now, I did have a friend that got to goal and came off it for 3 weeks, and he was like Cookie Monster. He wanted to eat everything in the house, and he said it was crazy. The food noise came back with a vengeance, and I'm not risking that. I want this change to be for life, so I'm just going to have the patience to see how it goes and see how I fare. So staying on it till Christmas, then we'll see how we go. But I'm definitely staying on it. I'm not coming off it, okay? So how does it feel mentally? So hitting goal has been epic. I was so happy last week. And moving into maintenance just feels glorious. It's crazy how you just getting to this goal within 6 months has just been mind-blowing for me. You feel a sense of pride, but you also feel a bit of anxiety about keeping the weight off, because this is the hard bit now, keeping it off. Does it feel different stepping on the scales? Well, I'll let you know later on in the video. But it's just weird. You look at yourself in shop windows and I see this person looking back at me, and I keep thinking, is that me? It's weird. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just trying to focus on more the lifestyle now than the numbers. I've been getting in more exercise, as I said, more protein. I need to tone up these flabby bits like my stomach, bingo wings, and replace them with some muscle mass, because I've definitely lost some muscle during this journey. I know they say drink a lot of protein and your muscle mass will stay, but I've definitely lost some of it. Even though I didn't have much muscles to start with, but I'll definitely be doing that. If you've seen my video last week, you'll see me trying on new clothes. I was totally buzzing. Getting into 30-inch jeans and a small shirt just totally blew my mind. It was nuts. I felt like it was an out-of-body experience, and it wasn't really me. It's so hard to explain. It's just like seeing your reflection in the window. I've been large for most of my life, and if you've been pretty big over your life, you'll know what I mean when I say this. But getting into a brand new wardrobe of clothes is crazy for me. I did spend £250 in the next sale, but who gives a damn? It was all half price. I don't care. I deserve it. It's hard work getting to this. This journey is not all linear. It's not simple. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, you just inject yourself and the weight falls off. No. Reward yourself for something that really hits home. And for me, it's clothes, not food. So reward yourself, okay? Okie doke. Let's switch gear to the scales this week. Now, I had no idea what to expect. I thought I might put on a pound, which I'd be happy with. But to my relief, I actually lost £1, which I was kind of surprised at, because my calories are up a bit till about 1,800 calories a week. But I'll paste up my target zone that I'm trying to keep within £5 of. I got to 11 stone, £2 last week at Target. But remember, I'm going on a cruise in 3 weeks' time, so that's going to be a bit of a curveball. But let's see how it goes. So 11 stone, £2 is about 70.8 kilograms at goal, and now I'm 11 stone 1, or 70.3 kilograms. So it's a £1 loss, which I'm fine with because it's in my zone. I did think I was going to go up slightly, but coming down slightly is fine, because remember, fluctuations are going to happen on maintenance. You ain't going to stay at 11 stone 1, 11 stone 1, 11 stone 1 week in, week out. So you expect that but a £5 buffer up or down, I think, is going to work for me. We shall see. But remember, success isn't all about the numbers on the scales. It's about the mental journey that you've been on, how you feel in yourself, how you feel in your body. My BMI now is at 22.8, which is kind of bang in the middle of the healthy range. I'll pop that up here as well. But yeah, totally buzzing that it's gone so well for my first week. Okay, let's move on to a different topic. I'm going live tonight. If you're watching this on Saturday the 27th of September, I'll be live at 6 p.m. UK time. If you can make it, great. If you can't, drop me a question that you want answered in the comments and I'll answer it on the live and I'll give you a wee shout out of your username. Okay? So that's 6 p.m. tonight if you're watching it on the Saturday. And then if you can't make it, you can always watch it on the replay. Now, I've less than 30 subscribers to go to the golden 1,000 subscribers to my channel. I go on holiday, as I said, in 3 weeks' time. It'd be amazing to do it by then. If you haven't subbed yet, do me a favour, hit that button. It's free and I'd really, really appreciate it. It's so good to get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm sure. I've got other friends that are creators and they're buzzing when they get to 1,000 and that would be great for my holiday. So there you go. That's my first official week on maintenance with Mounjaro. We've talked about the side effects, talked about dosage, how I'm feeling mentally, and of course this week's weigh-in. I'm going to keep sharing these updates so you can see the real side of maintenance. You know, I keep it real on this channel, no fluff, all the tips, all the pitfalls, I'll let you know all about it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and drop a comment with your own maintenance questions or experiences. I'd love to hear from you. And as you know, I reply to everybody. So thanks very much for tuning in yet again to all my viewers. And if you're new, welcome. And I'll see you for next week's update. Till then, be good. I'm logging off. Bye for now.